So, now, if you don't know what that means, so is an English word that, apart from its other uses, has become increasingly popular in recent years as a coordinating conjunctive opening word in a sentence. This device is particularly used when answering questions, although the questioner may also use the device. So may also be used to end sentences. When ending a sentence, it may be a coordinating conjunctive to refer backwards to something previously mentioned, a coordinating conjunctive dangling, so, sometimes called trailing so, 1, to refer forwards to something that may be said, an intensifying adverb. Sentence opener. The first known written use of so as a sentence opener is in several lines of Chaucer's Troilus and Chrysaide, published in the mid-1380s, for example, 2-3, so grant hem sonac, of this world to pace, so grant him soon out of this world to pass. So as a sentence opener has been used in later historical literary works such as 2. The Rape of Lucrece, 1594, by William Shakespeare. Just now, if you don't know what that means, just /GSD/adjective, just, superlative adjective, justice based on or behaving according to what is morally right and fair. A just and democratic society. Similar, fair, fair-minded, equitable, even-handed, impartial, unbiased, objective, neutral, disinterested, unprejudiced, open-minded, nonpartisan, non-discriminatory, anti-discrimination, honorable, upright, upstanding, decent, honest, righteous, ethical, moral, virtuous, principled, full of integrity, good right, minded, straight, reasonable, scrupulous, trust, worthy, incorruptible, truthful, sincere, square, opposite. Unjust, unfair of treatment, deserved or appropriate in the circumstances, we all get our just deserts. Similar, deserved, well-earned, merited, earned, rightful, due, proper, fitting, appropriate, apt, suitable, befitting, condign, meet, opposite. Undeserved, of an opinion or appraisal, well-founded, justifiable. These simplistic approaches have been the subject of just criticism. Now, if you don't know what that means. English when on Wikipedia, alternative forms when I, dialect etymology from Middle English when ni, when, from Old English h, 1, from Proto-West Germanic *h, 1, from Proto-West Germanic *h, when, from Proto-Germanic *h, 1 at what time, when, from Proto-Indo-European * kiss interrogative base. Cognate with Dutch wanneer, when and when, if, Low German wanneer, when and when, if, when, German when and when, if, Gothic an, when, how, Latin quand, when. More at who, interjection sense, a playful misunderstanding of say when, say something / speak up when you want me to stop, as say the word when. Pronunciation, General American NPR, HWN, WN, IPA key, /n//WN/ Pinpin merger, IPA key, /n//WN/ Ireland, Scotland NPR, HWN IPA key, /n/ received pronunciation NPR, WN IPA key, /WN/ audio US without the wine merger, duration, 2 seconds. Now, if you don't know what that means, in modern English, the word you is the second person pronoun. It is grammatically plural and was historically used only for the dative case, but in most citation needed, modern dialects is used for all cases and numbers. History. Further information: Middle English personal pronouns, Old English pronouns, Proto-Germanic pronouns, and Proto-Indo-European pronouns. U comes from the Proto-Germanic demonstrative base *juz *u, which from Proto-Indo-European *u second person plural pronoun. 1 Old English had singular, dual, and plural second person pronouns. The dual form was lost by the 12th century, 117, and the singular form was lost by the early 1600s. Early modern English distinguished between the plural ye and the singular thou. As in many other European languages, English at the time had a TV distinction, which made the plural forms more respectful and deferential. They were used to address strangers and social superiors. 3. This distinction ultimately led to familial thought. Now, if you don't know what that means, in their most common sense, the terms thought and thinking refer to cognitive processes that can happen independently of sensory stimulation. Their most paradigmatic forms are judging, reasoning, concept formation, problem solving, and deliberation. But other mental processes, like considering an idea, memory, or imagination, are also often included. These processes can happen internally independent of the sensory organs, unlike perception. But when understood in the widest sense, any mental event may be understood as a form of thinking, including perception and unconscious mental processes. In a slightly different sense, the term thought refers not to the mental process is themselves, but to mental states or systems of ideas brought about by these processes. Various theories of thinking have been proposed, some of which aim to capture the characteristic features of thought. Platonists hold that thinking consists in discerning and inspecting Platonic forms and their interrelations. KSI. Now, if you don't know what that means, Olajide Olayinka Williams JJ, Olatunji born June, known professionally as KSI, is an English social media influencer, professional boxer, and musician. He is a co-founding member of YouTube group The Sidemen, the CEO of Misfits Boxing, and the co-owner of Prime Hydration, Roman 19 Vodka, Sidemen Clothing, restaurant chain Sides, cereal brand Best, breakfasts and snack brand Lunchly. He registered his main YouTube channel in and built a following through his gaming commentary videos of the FIFA video game series. His content later diversified to include vlogs and comment-style videos. As of October, he had over 1 million subscribers and over 1 billion video views across his 3 YouTube channels. He was listed among Forbes under for the Europe Entertainment category. He has also ventured into acting, featuring in the British comedy film Laid in America In. He was the subject of KSI Can't Lose In, a documentary film following the build-up to his first boxing match, and KSI in Real Life In, an Amazon Prime Video documentary film following his life from June to October. Creating rap music since, he released his debut studio album, Dissimulation In, which debuted at number on the UK albums chart. His second studio album, All Over the Place, was released in and debuted at number. He has achieved 14 top singles on the UK singles chart, 7 of them ending up in the top, and 5 of them ending up in the top. He was involved in a white-collar boxing match against Joe Weller in February. 2 further boxing events against American YouTuber Logan Paul took place, the second of which was a professional bout in which he won via split decision in November. In August, he fought 2 people in the same night, defeating rapper Swarms and professional boxer Luis Alcaraz Pinda. He fought Fozzy Temperor in January, Joe Fournier in May, and Tommy Fury in October, which he lost via unanimous decision. Early life Olajide Olayinka Williams Olatunji was born on Logan Paul. Now, if you don't know what that means, Logan Alexander Paul, born April 1, 1995, is an American social media influencer, professional wrestler, YouTuber, entrepreneur, and actor. He has over 23 million subscribers on his YouTube channel and has ranked on the Forbes list for the highest paid YouTube creators in 2017, 2018, and 2021. He is the co-founder of beverage company Prime and snack brand Lunchly. Paul has also run the Impulsive podcast since November 2018, which has over 4 million YouTube subscribers. As a wrestler, he has been signed to WWE since June 2022, where he performs as a free agent that would allow him to appear on the Raw and SmackDown brands. Paul gained a following in 2013, posting sketches on the now defunct video sharing application Vine. He registered his first YouTube channel, The Official Logan Paul, on October 18, 2013, where he started posting regularly following the closure of the Vine app. He later created the Logan Paul Vlogs channel on August 29, 2015, which has since become his most subscribed YouTube channel. As of August 2023, the channel has received 23.6 million subscribers and almost 6 billion views. As an actor, Paul's television and film work includes guest appearances on Law and Order, Special Victims Unit and Bizarrevark, and roles in films The Thinning 2016 and The Thinning New World Order 2018. He has also explored other avenues. He released his debut single 2016 in 2016 and fought English media personality KSI in a white-collar boxing match in 2018. The fight ended in a majority draw in the 2019 rematch, which was a professional bout. KSI won by split decision. After a couple of brief appearances in WWE in 2021, he made his professional wrestling debut as the Miz's tag team partner in a tag team match at WrestleMania 38 in April 2022, which they won, and Paul received praise for his performance. He then signed a contract with WWE in June that year, and later won the WWE United States Championship in November 2023. Paul has been involved in several controversies, most notably in relation to a trip to Japan in December 2017, during which he visited the Aokigahara Forest, a notorious suicide site, filmed himself finding the corpse of a suicide victim, and uploaded the footage to his YouTube channel. 6 others include his promotion of scams and failed ventures, including CryptoZoo, in which he failed to compensate more than $5 million to investors despite promising to do so. 7-8 early life Logan Alexander Paul 9 was born in Westlake, Ohio, on April 1, 1995, to Pamela Ann Stepnick, nee Meredith, and realtor Gregory Allen Paul. He claims Irish, Welsh, Jewish, French, and German ancestry. He was raised in Westlake with his younger brother Jake, born 1997, who is also a media personality. Paul began creating videos for a YouTube channel called Zoosh when he was 10 years old. 6. He attended Westlake High School, being named the Plain Dealers All-Star football linebacker in 2012, 7, and qualifying for the state level Ohio Hick with done. Now, if you don't know what that means, adjective done, comparative more done, superlative most done, having completed or finished an activity. He pushed his empty plate away, sighed, and pronounced I am done. They were done playing and were picking up the toys when he arrived. Of an activity or task, completed or finished. I'll text you when the movie's done. Of food ready, fully cooked. As soon as the potatoes are done, we can sit down and eat, being exhausted or fully spent. When the water is done, we will only be able to go on for a few days, without hope or prospect of completion or success. He is done. After 3 falls, there is no chance he will be able to finish. Fashionable, socially acceptable, tasteful. I can't believe he just walked up and spoke to her like that. Those kind of things just aren't done. What is the done thing these days? I can't keep up. Synonyms ready, fully cooked, finished and active with. Now, if you don't know what that means. Preposition with against. He picked a fight with the class bully, in the company of, alongside, close to, near to. He went with his friends, in addition to, has an accessory to. She owns a motorcycle with a sidecar. Used to add supplemental information, especially to indicate simultaneous happening, or immediate succession, or consequence. Jim was listening to Bach with his eyes closed. The match result was 10-5, with John scoring 3 goals. With a heavy sigh, she looked around the empty room. 4 people were injured, with one of them in critical condition. With their reputation on the line, they decided to fire their PR team in support of "We are with you all the way." In regard to, there are a number of problems with your plan. What on earth is wrong with my keyboard? He was pleased with the outcome. I'm upset with my father. Obsolete to denote the accomplishment of cause, means, instrument, etc. Sometimes at prime. Now, if you don't know what that means. Prime, stylized in all caps, is a range of sports drinks, drink mixes, and energy drinks created and marketed by Prime Hydration, LLC. The range is promoted and founded by YouTubers and internet personalities Logan Paul and Olajide Kesai Olatunji. The announcement and the release of the product in 2022 was followed by a social media hype associated with these social media personalities, who have tens of millions of followers combined. It was also a copy of Gatorade, and also promoted through mainstream sports sponsorship deals. Prime Hydration produces a variety of energy drinks, sports drinks, and drink mixes containing varying levels of caffeine, electrolytes, and added micronutrients. Prime energy drinks have generated controversy due to their marketing campaign, which has been criticized for targeting children and adolescents, in conjunction with their high concentration of caffeine. Several countries, jurisdictions, and primary and secondary schools have banned or restricted the drink due to its caffeine content exceeding legal limits, or otherwise being deemed unsafe for children. Products Prime Hydration, LLC is affiliated with Congo Brands, Co., owned by American businessmen Max Clemens and Trey Steiger. In the United Kingdom, where the product was launched in June 2022, it was originally shipped from the United States and is now manufactured by Refresco. The Prime labeling is used on energy drinks, sports drinks, and drink mixes. The sports drinks, described by the manufacturer as hydration drinks, are made up of 10% coconut water and contain electrolytes, B vitamins, and Bcars. The manufacturers state that this version of the product contains no added sugar, is caffeine-free, and has around 20 calories per bottle. It is sweetened with acesulfame potassium and sucralose, like many other sugar-free drinks. Prime Hydration flavors include Ice Pop, Tropical Punch, Orange, Lemonade, Lemon Lime, Blue Raspberry, Grape, Watermelon, Metamoon, Orange and Mango, Glowberry, Saya Apple, Goldberry Berry, Cherry Freeze, Strawberry Banana, Strawberry Lemonade, Citrus Kiwiberry, and Dragon Fruit Acai. The energy drink, which was launched in 2023, contains 200 mg of caffeine and shares several flavors with its sports drink counterpart. The company also produces Prime Hydration Plus sticks, which have released special flavors in collaboration with the Dodgers baseball team and with FC Bayern Munich. There are other limited edition bottles such as the Ice Pop Prime Card Misfits bottles, Lemonade Venice Beach, and Lemonade Paeta Colada. Reception on January 4, 2022, YouTubers Casey and Logan Paul, with collectively more than 40 million YouTube subscribers and millions of followers on other platforms, announced on a live Instagram feed that they had founded a new drinks company known as Prime Hydration. Their involvement led to a social media hype around the product, which was followed by demand from school-age CH. Now, if you don't know what that means, in modern English, we is a plural first-person pronoun. Morphology in standard modern English, we has 6 distinct shapes for 5 word forms. We, the nominative subjective form us and s, the accusative objective, also called the oblique. 146 form our, the dependent genitive possessive form ours, the independent genitive possessive form ourselves. The reflexive form, there is also a distinct determiner, we as in we humans aren't. Perfect, which some people consider to be just an extended use of the pronoun. History further information, Old English pronouns, Proto, Germanic pronouns, and Proto. Indo-European pronouns we has been part of English since Old English, having come from Proto, Germanic *wees, from P *we. Similarly, us was used in Old English as the accusative and dative plural of we, from P *ness. The following table shows the Old English first person plural and dual pronouns, Old English first person dual and plural, 117 plural dual nominative w. Now, if you don't know what that means. Adjective noun not comparable present, current, informal, fashionable, popular, up-to-date, current. I think this band's sound is very now, archaic, law at the time the will is written, used in order to prevent any inheritance from being transferred to a person of a future marriage. Does not indicate the existence of a previous marriage, now wife. See also happening adverb now, not comparable at the present time. Now I am 6. Stop that now, Jimmy. Sentential used to introduce a point, a qualification of what has previously been said, a remonstration or a rebuke. Now we all want what is best for our children. Now Jimmy, stop that. Differently from the immediate past, differently from a more remote past or a possible future, differently from all other times. Now I am ready. We all now want the latest toys for our children. We all want what is now best for our children. At the time reached have. Now, if you don't know what that means. Verb have third. Person singular simple present has, present participle having, simple past and past participle had transitive to possess, own. 5. I have a house and a car. Transitive to hold, as something at someone's disposal. Look what I have here, a frog I found on the street. Do you have the key? Not necessarily one's own key. Transitive to include as a part, ingredient, or feature. The stove has a handle, the shirt has sleeves, the words cow and dog have 3 letters, a government has 3 branches, the executive, legislative, and judicial. The movie has lots of action. Transitive used to state the existence or presence of someone in a specified relationship with the subject. I have 2 sisters, she doesn't have any friends, I have a really mean boss. Transitive to consume or use up a particular substance or resource, especially food or drink. Now, if you don't know what that means. A or A is the first letter and the first vowel letter of the Latin alphabet. 1, 2 used in the modern English alphabet, and others worldwide. Its name in English is a pronounced /e/a. Why? Plural as. NB1, 2, it is similar in shape to the ancient Greek letter alpha, from which it derives. 3. The uppercase version consists of the two slanting sides of a triangle, crossed in the middle by a horizontal bar. The lowercase version is often written in one of 2 forms, the double, story and single, story. The latter is commonly used in handwriting and fonts based on it, especially fonts intended to be read by children, and is also found in italic type. In English, a is the indefinite article, with the alternative form an. Name in English, the name of the letter is the long a sound, pronounced /e/. Its name in most other language is match, is the letter's pronunciation in open syllables. Pronunciation of the name of the letter a in European language is /a/ and /a/ can differ. Collab. Now, if you don't know what that means. Collaboration from Latin com with plus laborer to labor, to work, is the process of 2 or more people, entities, or organizations working together to complete a task or achieve a goal. Collaboration is similar to cooperation. The form of leadership can be social within a decentralized and egalitarian group. Teams that work collaboratively often access greater resources, recognition, and rewards when facing competition for finite resources. Structured methods of collaboration encourage introspection of behavior and communication. Such methods aim to increase the success of teams as they engage in collaborative problem solving. Collaboration is present in opposing goals, exhibiting the notion of adversarial collaboration, though this is not a common use of the term. In its applied sense, a collaboration is a purposeful relationship in which all parties strategically choose to cooperate in order to accomplish a shared outcome. Trade between nations is a form of collaboration between 2 societies which produce and exchange different portfolios of goods. Historical examples, trade began in prehistoric times and continues because it benefits all of its participants. Prehistoric peoples bartered goods and services with each other without a modern currency. Peter Watson dates the history of long-distance commerce from circa 150 years ago. Trade exists because different communities have a comparative advantage in the production of tradable goods. The Roman Empire used collaboration through ruling with visible control, which lasted from 31 BC until in the East 1453 C, across around 50 countries. The growth of trade was supported by the stable administration of the Romans. Evidence shows that the Roman Empire and Julius Caesar were influenced by the Greek writer Xenophon's The Education of Cyrus on Leadership. This says that social bonds, not command and control, were to be the primary mechanisms of governance. Classics professor Dench notes that the Roman Empire extended its citizenship to enemies, former enemies of state, to people who'd helped them. The Romans were incredibly good at co-opting people and ideas. The Romans created a stable empire that benefited both ruled and allied countries. Gold and silver were currencies created by the Romans which supported a market economy, leading to trading within the Roman Empire and taxes. Clarification needed. Hutterite. Austria founded 16th century. In Hutterite communities, housing units are built and assigned to individual families, but belong to the colony with little personal property. Meals are taken by the entire colony in a common long room. Oneida Community, Oneida, New York, 1848. The Oneida community practiced communalism in the sense of communal property and possessions and mutual criticism, where every member of the community was subject to criticism by committee or the community as a whole during a general meeting. The goal was to remove bad character traits. Kibbutzim 1890. A kibbutz is an Israeli collective community. The movement combines socialism and Zionism, seeking a form of practical labor Zionism. Choosing communal life and inspired by their own ideology, kibbutz members developed a communal mode of living. The kibbutzim lasted for several generations as utopian communities, although most became capitalist enterprises and regular towns. Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project was a collaborative project during World War II among the Allies that developed the first atomic bomb. It was a collaborative effort by the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada. The value of this project as an influence on organized collaboration is attributed to Vannevar Bush. In early 1940, Bush lobbied for the creation of the National Defense Research Committee. Frustrated by previous bureaucratic failures in implementing technology in World War I, Bush sought to organize the scientific power of the United States for greater success. The project succeeded in developing and detonating 3 nuclear weapons in 1945. A test detonation of a plutonium implosion bomb on July 16, the Trinity test near Alamogordo, New Mexico. Enriched uranium bomb code, named Little Boy, on August 6 over Hiroshima, Japan, and a second plutonium bomb code, named Fat Man, on August 9 over Nagasaki, Japan. Contemporary examples: community organization, intentional communities organization and cooperation between community members provides economic and social benefits. Main article: intentional community. The members of an intentional community typically hold a common social, political, or spiritual vision. They share responsibilities and resources. Intentional communities include co-housing, residential land trusts, eco-villages, communes, kibbutzim, ashrams, and housing cooperatives. Typically, new members of an intentional community are selected by the community's existing membership rather than by real estate agents or land owners if the land is not owned by the community. Indigenous collaboration. Collaboration in indigenous communities, particularly in the Americas, often involves the entire community working toward a common goal in a horizontal structure with flexible leadership. Children in some indigenous American communities collaborate with the adults. Children can be contributors in the process of meeting objectives by taking on tasks that suit their skills. Indigenous learning techniques comprise learning by observing and pitching in. For example, a study of Mayan fathers and children with traditional indigenous ways of learning worked together in collaboration more frequently when building a 3D model puzzle than Mayan fathers with Western schooling. Also, Chilihuani people of the Andes value work and create work parties in which members of each household in the community participate. Children from indigenous heritage communities want to help around the house voluntarily. Now, if you don't know what that means, preposition with against. He picked a fight with the class bully in the company of, alongside, close to, near to. He went with his friends, in addition to, has an accessory to. She owns a motorcycle with a sidecar. Used to add supplemental information, especially to indicate simultaneous happening, or immediate succession, or consequence. Jim was listening to Bach with his eyes closed. The match result was 10-5, with John scoring 3 goals. With a heavy sigh, she looked around the empty room. 4 people were injured, with one of them in critical condition. With their reputation on the line, they decided to fire their PR team in support of "We are with you all the way." In regard to, "There are a number of problems with your plan. What on earth is wrong with my keyboard?" He was pleased with the outcome. "I'm upset with my father." Obsolete to denote the accomplishment of cause, means, instrument, etc. Sometimes at MrBeast. Now, if you don't know what that means. James Stephen Jimmy Donaldson, born May 7, 1998, better known by his online alias MrBeast, is an American YouTuber, internet personality, and businessman. He is known for his fast-paced and high-production videos featuring elaborate challenges and lucrative giveaways. With over 320 million subscribers, he has the most subscribers of any YouTube channel and is the third most followed creator on TikTok with over 104 million followers. He also has over 60 million followers on Instagram and 39 million on X, formerly Twitter. Donaldson grew up in Greenville, North Carolina. He began posting videos to YouTube in early 2012 under the handle MrBeast6000. His early content ranged from Let's Plays to videos estimating the wealth of other YouTubers. He went viral in 2017 after his counting to 100 zeros. Zero video earned tens of thousands of views in just a few days. His videos have become increasingly grand and extravagant. Once his channel took off, Donaldson hired some of his childhood friends to co-run the brand. Donaldson also runs the YouTube channels Beast Reacts, formerly Beast Hacks, MrBeast Gaming, MrBeast 2, formerly MrBeast Shorts, and the philanthropy channel Beast Philanthropy. Donaldson is the founder of MrBeast Burger, Feastables, and a co-founder of Team Trees, a fundraiser for the Arbor Day Foundation that has raised over $24 million for its campaigns, and Lunchly, a food and snack brand similar to Lunchables. He also co-founded Team Seas, a fundraiser for Ocean Conservancy and the Ocean Cleanup that has raised over $30 million. Donaldson won the Creator of the Year award 4 years in a row at the Streamy Awards in 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. He also won the Favorite Male Creator Award 3 times at the 2022, 2023, and 2024 Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. In 2023, Time named him as one of the world's 100 most influential people. He is ranked on the Forbes list for the highest paid YouTube creator in 2022 and has an estimated net worth of $500 million. In September 2024, Donaldson was one of the subjects of a class action lawsuit that alleged widespread mistreatment, sexual harassment, and unpaid expenses and wages. Early life. James Stephen Donaldson. I was born on May 7, 1998, in Wichita, Kansas. He was mainly raised in Greenville, North Carolina. He moved often and was under the care of au pairs due to his parents working long hours and serving in the military. His parents divorced in 2007. In 2016, Donaldson graduated from Greenville Christian Academy, a small private evangelical Christian high school in the area. He briefly attended East Carolina University before dropping out. While at Greenville Christian, Donaldson played baseball as an outfielder for several years. After dropping out of college, Donaldson and his friends tried to analyze YouTube's recommendation algorithm and sought to deduce how to create viral videos. Donaldson recalled during this period, "There's a 5-year point in my life where I was just relentlessly, unhealthily obsessed with studying virality, studying the YouTube algorithm. I woke up. I would Uber Eats food. And then I would sit on my computer all day just studying shit nonstop with other YouTubers." YouTube career, early viral attempts, 20,122,017 current members of the MrBeast crew, from left to right. Carl Jacobs, Nolan Hansen, and Chandler Hallow Donaldson uploaded his first YouTube video in February 2012 at the age of 13 under the name of MrBeast6000. His early content ranged from let's plays mainly focused on Minecraft and Call of Duty, Black Ops Roman 2, videos estimating the wealth of other YouTubers, videos that offered tips to upcoming YouTube creators, and commentary on YouTube drama. Donaldson appeared infrequently in these videos. In 2015 and 2016, Donaldson began to gain popularity with his worst intros on YouTube series poking fun at YouTube video introductions. By mid-2016, Donaldson had around 30 subscribers. In the fall of that year, Donaldson dropped out of East Carolina University to pursue a full-time career as a YouTuber. His mother disapproved of his decision and made him move out of the family home. As his channel grew, Donaldson hired 4 childhood friends: Chris Tyson, now Ava Chris Tyson, Chandler Hallow, Garrett Ronalds, and Jake Franklinto, contribute to his channel. Franklin left the crew in 2020. Afterward, Carl Jacobs, previously a cameraman, was promoted to take his place. Rise to fame: 20,172,020. MrBeast in 2018. In January 2017, Jimmy Donaldson published an almost day-long video of himself counting to 100, which became his breakthrough viral video. The ordeal took him 40 hours, with some parts sped up to keep it under 24 hours. Donaldson gained popularity during this period with stunts, such as attempting to break glass using 100 megaphones, watching paint dry for an hour, staying underwater for 24 hours, which ended up failing due to health issues, and an unsuccessful attempt to spin a fidget spinner for a day. By 2018, Donaldson had given out $1 million through his stunts, which earned him the title of YouTube's biggest philanthropist. During the PewDiePie VST series rivalry in 2018, a competition to become the most subscribed channel on YouTube, Donaldson bought billboards and numerous television and radio advertisements to help PewDiePie gain more subscribers than T-Series. During Super Bowl LI, he bought multiple seats for himself and his team, whose shirts spelled out Sub-2 PewDiePie. In March 2019, Donaldson organized and filmed a real-life battle royale competition in Los Angeles with prizes totaling $200. 2 games were played, each awarding $100 in collaboration with Apex Legends. The event and prize pool were sponsored by Apex Legends publisher Electronic Arts. Donaldson was accused of using counterfeit money in his video titled "I Opened a Free Bank," published on November 23, 2019. He later explained that he used fake money to avoid participant safety concerns, and that participants received real checks after the shoot. In April 2020, Donaldson created a rock, paper, scissors competition stream that featured 32 influencers and a grand prize of $250, which at the time became YouTube's most watched live original event with 662 concurrent viewers. The event was won by Nadeshot. In October 2020, Donaldson hosted another influencer tournament, this time trivia, featuring 24 competitors with a grand prize of $300. The winners of the tournament were the siblings Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio, which caused controversy due to claims that they cheated. Mainstream success: 20,212,024. See also $456 Squid Game in real life. And 50 YouTubers fight for $1,000,000 on January 1, 2021. Donaldson released the video YouTube Rewind 2020. Thank God it's over. In Donaldson's video, he explains that he had always believed that YouTubers should get more say in Rewind, and with this in mind, he decided to call hundreds of YouTubers. At the end of the video, Donaldson gives a shout out to PewDiePie, citing him and his 2018 Rewind as the inspiration for Donaldson's Rewind. A month later, Donaldson signed a Facebook and Snapchat content distribution deal with JealousMac. MrBeast at the 2023 Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards during a clubhouse room in February 2021. Donaldson booted entrepreneur Farrokh Sarmad after he allegedly said he could not pronounce his name, a move that Sarmad later said was racist. Sarmad's claims were questioned and denied by other Clubhouse users who were present at the call and argued against Sarmad's claims, claiming that Donaldson removed him along with others to make room for women to be more inclusive. In November 2021, Donaldson uploaded $456,000 Squid Game in Real Life, a recreation of the survival drama streaming television series Squid Game in Real Life. The video had 456 people compete for a $456,000 cash prize. The video was one of the most watched YouTube videos of 2021, receiving over 130 million views within a week. A review of the video in Vice argued that it badly misunderstood the anti-capitalist message of Squid Game. Despite this, Squid Game creator H. Wang-dong Hyuk has reacted positively to recreations and parodies of the series. In December 2021, Donaldson created a third influencer tournament featuring 15 competitors with a grand prize of $1 million. In January 2022, Forbes ranked Donaldson as YouTube's highest-earning creator, earning an estimated $54 million in 2021. Forbes stated that his income in 2021 would have placed him 40th in the 2020 Forbes Celebrity 100, earning as much money as Vin Diesel and Lewis Hamilton did in 2020. On July 28, 2022, Donaldson surpassed 100 million subscribers on his main channel, making him the fifth channel and the second individual YouTuber to achieve the milestone. On November 17, 2022, Donaldson achieved the Guinness World Record of most subscribers for an individual male on YouTube, with his MrBeast channel at 112 million subscribers. The previous record holder, PewDiePie, had held the record as the most subscribed YouTuber for almost 10 years. Donaldson achieved 1 billion video views over 30 days on his main YouTube channel in November 2022. On October 15, 2023, Donaldson surpassed 200 million subscribers. His YouTube Shorts video, "Would You Fly to Paris for a Baguette?" is the most watched video on his main YouTube channel, having more than 3 billion views and 50 million likes as of January 2024. On June 2, 2024, Donaldson surpassed Indian-based music label and film production company T-Series in subscribers for the title of the most subscribed channel on YouTube at 267 million. On July 10, 2024, Donaldson became the first YouTuber to surpass 300 million subscribers. On July 13, 2024, Donaldson uploaded his 300 million subscribers special, 50 YouTubers Fight for $1,000,000. The video featured guest appearances from Howie Mandel, Miranda Cosgrove, and Joey Chestnut. This video reached 71 million views in the first 24 hours, becoming Donaldson's most viewed video within its first 24 hours.